But yeah, we're gonna play more of this. I don't think there's like a time limit on anything. It's just date everything and have fun. So this won't be the most perfect playthrough, obviously, but it's still pretty fun. Discord. Oh, impressive news out of Velfest. Really too bad that particular partnership is about to hit a rough patch.
But then David's never been great at partnerships.
Okay.
I see you've had the opportunity to test out the prototype.
Yeah, it's been going okay.
I'm enormously grateful to you for concealing the prototype. And I'm sorry I dropped all this on you so unexpectedly. I know protecting it is not a responsibility you asked for. Maybe not even a responsibility you want. But I had no other choice. Every other Valdivian employee's allegiance was unknowable, except you.
Why me?
Because you're paid the least out of everyone.
Wait, what?
I can't get into that right now. Anyway, it's not safe to talk. I will return when the signal is secure.
Thank you. Shoop. So we got so much stuff. Is that a triangle? We can just romance a triangle. I think first things first, we should woo my boo. Who closed my door? Who closed my door? But let's go talk to my boo. And then we can kind of explore. We can always follow the rumors, or we can just go around and talk to people. Cause there's a lot of stuff and things that we haven't
Welcome back, my dark ally.
Yeah! Husband!
Come, let the next trial commence.
Give me all the trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
Letters. It's a crossword puzzle.
Back before the great cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities. Some have lasted several nights.
Hey, yo.
Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
I am prepared, Lord of Darkness.
Let the game of shadows begin!
What is it?
I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to
It's
you. It contains a
Hangman.
macabre illustration
My
of a dead person
model!
and a few
No!
mysterious lines.
Why does it keep doing that? I don't know what causes it. It's so annoying. Is it this game? Is this game doing it? It is weird. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know. We might have to see. I might have to like experiment for off stream because like I don't know what's causing it. I don't know if it's this game. This game's breaking my model.
Blank, 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 blank. Yes!
Oh. Wait, is this Hangman?
This is the Hanged Man. Now, choose your letter.
A.
There is an A. Now, choose your letter.
Does it spell shadow? Does it spell shadow?
There is an O. Now, choose your letter.
Talk to PNG, this is happening. I don't have the PNG program anymore.
There is an S. Now, choose your letter. There is a D. Now,
I want your D.
choose your letter. There is a W. Now, choose your letter.
Is it shadow?
The answer is shadow.
Yeah? It's so sick, dude.
Completely sick. Your turn.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player.
He's so stupid. I know! I love him.
To yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Think you're Yes!
2 words. The second, 4 letters. The first, an apostrophe.
Yes.
This is most certainly a declaration of praise and endearment.
Hi, Dice. Thank you for the head pat.
How sweet of you, Penumbra. It's most certainly you're cool.
You're wrong.
What? That's impossible. What is the answer then?
You're cute.
Shadow Lord falls silent as he tries and fails to process this compliment.
Hi, Dice. I'm wooing Shadow itself.
Oh.
Look at him. He's my type. He's so stupid.
Well, I see you've chosen the path of flattery.
You need this game? It's very cute so far. It's very well done. A lot of voice actors. So there's like Morning Shadow. We are there's Morning Dice. There's over 100 objects. Or sorry, there's exactly 100 objects in this game to woo, and it seems you can actually romance all 100 of them in a single playthrough because that's one of the achievements, which is kind of crazy.
As are you, Penumbra.
Thank you.
Ah, that was entertaining. It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man.
The Hanged Man.
Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise. Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Knight?
An old comrade from before the Great Cataclysm.
Are you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean.
Ayo.
Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other void dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
You gonna romance the coffee pot? Yeah, Kobe's pretty cute. We did meet Kobe. Cause you can drink coffee to access a different character that we got last time.
The Great Cataclysm.
Tell me more, Shadow.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed. Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
Light?
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy.
Might be.
Not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is...
I pulled out I'm out of thin air. Yeah. I told you, Dice, you can date everything. There is a coffee pot. There's a coffee pot. There's bathtubs, sinks, showers, exercise equipment, doors. You drifted apart?
There was no one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one.
So the great catalysm is just people getting bored. Doris, you say finally my type. Yeah. Number 3 is bed for you. Bed's pretty good. She's pretty cute.
And then I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye. But I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly.
Very healthy way of looking at it.
And wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
This sounds made up. Shadow, I'm so sorry.
Shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect. Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra. Thank you for listening to my tale.
Bye, Shadow. I love you. Alright, so we should do the shower as well, because we were doing a little mini quest with him. I don't know if you actually get punished if you don't go, you miss days, but...
Johnny is smiling even before he sees you.
You're gonna peg him,
When
aren't
your
you?
eyes meet, his smile only grows broader.
Shadow? Yeah, of course I'm gonna peg Shadow. What do you mean? What do you think I'm here for?
You've never seen him this excited.
Well, hey there, gorgeous. I'm so glad you're back. I've got some incredible news.
You don't need my help anymore?
Actually, I'm probably gonna need even more help. Here's why.
Smash, yeah.
So, after you left the other day, I went ahead and submitted an audition tape to the American Maestro casting directors. I know we were supposed to do that together, but I was just too darn excited to wait. And you ain't never gonna guess what happened.
They liked it?
Even better. They absolutely loved it. In fact, they loved it so dang much that they want me to be on the show. Ain't that as fine as cream gravy?
I knew they love you.
I know. Your support is my secret weapon. They said I would be, and I quote, absolutely perfect for the show.
Uh-oh. If it's American Idol, that can go two ways. Either you're actually good, or you're so bad they want you on.
And Fontana, she's one of the executive producers or something like that, said I'm exactly what they've been looking for.
Hopefully it's positive.
Can you believe that? Exactly what they've been looking for. I feel like a catfish in a fresh mud hole.
That's incredible, Johnny.
Ain't it though? And you know what's crazy? Before you came along, I'd almost given up all hope. I resigned myself to a life of watching rust corrode my nozzle and hair clog my dream. Real depressing, dismal stuff.
Understandable.
But after all of these years of hoping and praying, my dream is finally gonna come true. Ah, Johnny Splash! I'm gonna be on American Maestro. But first, I need your help.
Okay. Anything to help you achieve your dream. Sometimes this is just rude. I think this is how you get, like, the hate ones, like the hate relationships, by just being just rude as fuck to everybody.
Perfect! Now, his first performance is obviously a big old deal. It's the cattle call episode. So I still need to impress the judges enough to ensure I don't get eliminated right off the bat. So, I want to make sure everything about my performance is as clean as a hound's tooth.
Okay.
I was thinking maybe I could sing a few bars for you. You could give me some pointers on how to improve.
Sure, I have no stats, so I think this will go well. Let's do it.
Amazing! You're the best! So, I was thinking of leading with this tune. It was an old favorite of my mama's, and an old favorite of mine. And I hope you like it too.
Alright.
It goes a little something.
I do appreciate this is fully voice acted, so you don't have to like say every line. There's a lot of yapping.
So souls are swirling as I scrub away the dirt. Steam rising high as I like to flare. Huh, huh. Droplets dancing on my skin so smooth. In the shower of loving, I can't help but groove. Hoo, hoo. I'm a shower in my feeling good so grand. Singing in the shower with my so hand. Oh baby, you're gonna let me shine. I'm a shower man, you're gonna make me mine.
It's beautiful.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, that was,
Wait, you didn't like it?
No, it was very unique. The constant flat notes were a bold choice.
I can't believe this. You know what I think. I think you're just jealous.
Oh, are we gonna fight and he's gonna find out that they just wanted him because he's bad? I'm jealous of salamanders because they don't have ears. That is so fucking rude.
I can't believe I didn't see it before. But you made it crystal clear. Now that the world also acknowledges my talents, you're just afraid you're not gonna be special to me anymore. And I can understand being insecure. But I can't forgive you trying to clip my wings just when I'm starting to fly. I thought you were different. But now I can see you're no better than Duke, my old hound dog, who also said my notes were flat. But Duke lacks the cognitive ability to appreciate my talent. And apparently so do you.
I just think you need a little practice.
Enough! I don't have time to keep rehashing this with you. I'm on in less than an hour. They're letting me perform via video conference. Because I'm a shower and I couldn't come into the studio. Obviously. Also, I couldn't find a suitable pet hotel for Duke's very specific dietary restrictions. There were a lot of issues.
Oh, I'm sure. Please don't be like this! Johnny, no!
I better go. I'm sorry things had to end this way. I really did like you. And you changed me in ways I never thought possible. And I'll forever be grateful for the contributions you've made to my personal growth. But
I don't want anything like this either. We're being dumped.
You're right. You're right. I am being way too dramatic. Like a possum laying dead. I didn't mean all that, and I'm sorry for overreacting. This just means so much to me. And the pressure to succeed is so dang overwhelming. Maybe we both just need some time apart to calm down and think things through.
I think it's a good idea.
How about this? I gotta go get ready now, but in a few days my episode is gonna air. Why don't you come back over then? We can share some bourbon, and we'll watch the episode together. Just you and me, and maybe Duke. I promise you won't want to miss it.
Thanks, bye.
Oh, that's sweet, sweet music to my ears. Can't wait to see you again, gorgeous.
You need to ignore. Yeah, I think they kind of give you like hints that you can just ignore characters for a certain amount of days and call it good. All right, we got 3 more charges. I want to do the fireplace.
The fiery figure that stands
Hey,
before
yo?
you nearly defies description. He's fire given form. But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Do you think I can stick my dick in that and be fine? Do you think?
Hey, what up, hot stuff?
Zuko? Is that Zuko?
It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante, the fireplace.
Is that Zuko?
Mm-hmm.
Why did they make you a fireplace? It's kind of fucked up.
Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
Hey, yo.
Of course, the hearth is the heart of the home. I seen what you're doing. Trying to get me fired up too.
Whoa. I like the sound of that.
Nah, not like that. Little freaky deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach. And you need my help.
I got called a dork.
Yeah, but it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
I've always wanted Zuko to call me a dork.
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Pickup skills? I mean, Zuko's VA is also named Dante, so it'd be pretty funny.
Yup. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
You think I'm really worthy?
Hell yeah! Just look at you. You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of firewood. Full of potential. But right now, you're also kind of a soggy stump. I can make you crispy, baby. My point is, that with my help you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Alright. Sounds good.
No sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
I think he gave me Blaze Boy. Oh my god. Where do you guys get all these stats? How am I supposed to get stats? So I wonder if there's supposed to be like a specific order you're supposed to do things. I cannot get stats to save my life. Bring it on.
Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with.
Honey?
So what do you think? You up for it?
See, like, look at all these points I don't have.
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this. All right, how about this? What up, hottie? Got a light? Because I think you just might be my perfect match.
Oh, cringe!
Huh? Huh?
Cringe! Pretty dang good. It probably would have got me.
See? It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that. How would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know?
Change the opener.
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Oh, sorry. I don't have any stats.
I feel you. No pressure. And I totally get where you're coming from. You see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
I feel like, I think if you need one stats first, maybe chat the object you don't really care about, so you gain stats for others. Only get stats when they gain relationships, as I recall. Yeah, you do get stats for, like, getting friendship and becoming, like, lovers and stuff like that, but it's kind of like, I don't know which objects, give you stat. I think every object gives you a stat, but I don't know which ones require a bunch of stats. You know? And I kind of wish there was, like, a, not necessarily a guide, but I wish there was a way, because like now, like I've done this first conversation with Dante, I can't go back and do these again. So I feel like save scumming is the only way. Like save scumming to talk to certain characters, see if you need stats for that conversation. If you do, reload it, and then go talk to somebody else instead. I guess you gotta do the playthrough. Yeah, I guess so. I ain't getting none of this. As long as you're not gotta show the combo somehow.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way.
Ayo.
And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart. Get to know their soul, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth. But in a sensitive way.
Alright.
I call this style The way of the flame.
Like firebending?
Think you can handle it?
Bring it on.
Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker. Later!
Later! Alright, bye, Zuko. We have so many things we can smooch. I did see a thing, though. Oh, it's down here. Because occasionally you need to take your glasses off to interact with stuff. Is it open outside? Door! Open. There was a thing. Aha! I saw somebody talk about the rug in the closet space, and I was like, "Oh, ayo! Oh, there's a key. There's a pipe bomb. Oh, a mouse trap. But more importantly, there's a key. Meow.
You're not sure what you expected to find in the crawl space,
Ayo,
but
Daddy?
it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure.
Daddy?
He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was.
This voice sounds familiar.
Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith, and I owe you a real debt of gratitude, eh?
Keith the key. Bow, 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 bow.
Ah, eso!
So fancy.
Hang on! My content aware is going off.
Oh.
Keith, the skeleton key has a bit of a personality quirk that I would like to warn you about.
Go ahead, girl.
But I also don't want to ruin the surprise. So I'll ask you, would you like to have the dramatic effect? Or would you rather know from the start?
Should we ask to be warned? Or should we just keep going? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Think you can ask? Yeah. Tell me I don't want to be surprised.
Okay, basically, he's a master manipulator.
Oh.
If you don't like sociopaths, you won't be too comfortable with this guy.
Interesting.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
No, I'm okay with that. Okay, so yeah, there is like, you can ask if you want to be spoiled or not. Even with the content warning. But you're telling me that the key is a master manipulator? That's crazy. Yeah, he's a key. Of course he's a manipulator. Nope, I'm okay.
Carry on, then.
Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I can help you with?
I'm actually looking for a way to get into the attic. Do you know where I find it?
Ha-ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock just about anything with a keyhole in this house.
Definitely a manipulator.
And a few things without keyholes besides.
Oh, hello? That sounds very useful to have.
I am nothing if not full of surprising talents. So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I.
Ayo.
If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
What? Go in my pocket then. I can't see. It's dark. Hold on. We'll come back for the other stuff. It's so dark in here now. But yeah, I read something like that was, I guess that's the way to get the key is through this little hatch. I bet the ladder is cute. Oh, I bet it is. Why my model? Why my model? Why? I don't understand. Ugh. It might be this game, to be honest. I don't know if it's doing something. But to have the program minimized, so I'm not actually clicking anything in the back, but man. Discord.
Based on how plastered David was in his last most mail, he must have finally discovered the prototype is missing. He'll sober up soon, though, and when he does, he'll stop at nothing to ensure its retrieval. If he fails, he'll be at the mercy of some very powerful people. He'll never allow that.
How do you know all this?
I guess it's imperative that we trust each other. And I've been asking you to trust me without being fully transparent. I know all this because I created the Dateviators.
That's awesome.
I'm glad you think so. We are obviously in alignment. Anyway, I can't talk now. I'm stealing coffee shop Wi-Fi and the barista finally noticed I'm only ordering tap water. Remember, under no circumstance allow David to know you possess the prototype.
Okay.
I'll do it to your tights. Yo, yo, it's your boy, David Most. Coming to you live from the best virgin mojito bar ever. Like, this stuff for real is legit so good. I've had like 12, and I feel amazing. Can't believe there's not any alcohol in it. JH19. Hey, did you guys see how dope that presentation was? We rocked that! Like, people keep saying we're at dire financial straps and need urgent restructuring. Even my dad was like, you're gonna get smoked by your top competitor, Bitewave. Dead ass.
Dead
and I'm
ass.
like, okay, Dad, if you like Bitewave so much, why don't you marry them? But does Bitewave have a contract with the U.S. government? No. I just want to say I love you guys, but not Franklin. Don't love or miss Franklin at all. You hear me, Franklin? Night-night, nerds.
I think somebody just mucked it up and is gonna get fired. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Alright, we got one more charge. You blame Sam? Yeah. Fuck Sam. Alright, what should we do with our last charge? We got a lot of things we can woo. Yeah, Maggie, pick. The sex toys? Alright, bet. I think they're in our... Are they in there? I think they're in probably one of our drawers. I don't know if Twitch will like the sex toys, though. Do you think it's in this bag? Oh, do you think it's in the bag so you don't have to... Should we do the sex toys? I don't know if... God damn it. I don't know if Twitch would like that, to be honest. What is doing this? What is doing this? I am so confused. I don't know what's causing this, and it's getting very annoying. Very quickly. Maybe if, okay, I'm about to like experiment and switch models and see maybe if it's this specific model or if it's like VTube Studios acting up, because this is getting old. fast. Because this is getting annoying. Let's switch to this model. Maybe not this one. It has too much shit on it. I forgot I had shit on this one. Let's do this ghoulie. Yeah, we'll do this one. And if it also acts up, then it's probably the game. It might be the game that's making it messy. Alright, let's do the sex toys.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
I like the eggplant earrings, but I also like the anal bead necklace. That's gonna be my look, guys.
Hey. So, that little bag that's in the dresser next to your bed? They're sex toys.
Toys? Pleasure is not a game, darling. But at least you didn't call me a marital aid.
Benoit's gonna have some pretty choice
Benoit.
dialogue and themes. They're adults only.
You want to skip me? That's fine. I can have plenty of fun all by myself.
I think we're okay. I don't think there's anything explicit. It's just like sexual conversation. No, let me in.
Okay, have funsies.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me.
Who could forget you?
Cute. I'm Benoit, your partner in pleasure.
Benoit, such a choice of a name. So I see chastity belt, cuffs, a gag, anal beads, and a lot of vibrators. And dildos and a butt plug. Oh, you're...
What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself your ruin.
Oh?
It's really about time you came to speak to me.
Is it?
Given the way we met, someone less confident than me might really take it personally.
They look at you expectantly, raising an eyebrow.
You do remember the way we met, don't you?
I bought you? I bought you?
You think you could afford me?
Oh, might be.
Please, no, that wasn't it. Gag gift.
They look absolutely disgusted.
The only way to strip the word gag of all its appeal. Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... what else? A smaller box. You opened that to find another small box. And so on and so forth. So funny. Eventually, you got to the smallest box. And there I was. A bright-eyed virgin. Yours for the taking.
Oh, don't call yourself that.
But there's still time to rectify that. After all, you're here, I'm here, and I know you have nothing
If
but
this gets too
time.
explicit, I might have to, like, switch scenes.
So how about it? Me and you and a mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure?
Oh, hell yeah. I do like they do have a non-sexual option, if you want to.
I knew you couldn't stay away much longer. Come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand. guiding
Finally,
you
we're
to
getting
lie down on
laid.
your bed. happens next is a blur of sensation. Benoit is everywhere at once, taking your hands and showing you just what to do to blow your own mind.
Hi, welcome to us having sex with the sex toy. Yay!
You've never experienced anything like it, and you know you'll never be the same again.
That wasn't too bad. Alright. We did get laid. Sweet. It's our bed. And now you become friends. Yeah. Yeah. That's the window. Bye, bird. So yeah, the bird shows up because of the because I got the early bird special because I ordered the game before, or I bought the game before it came out. Let's see. We didn't check our data decks for all the new people. You've met Dante. Yep, Dante Bosco. An absolute sizzler and self-proclaimed master of the art of the pickup. Come see him for more lessons on how to break the ice with any datables you meet. Dante's a hard worker. He has to keep a fire lit beneath him or he'll burn out. And he radiates a warm and fun personality as a result. He's easy to warm up to, and he's prepared to cheer you up on a moment's notice. He wants to teach you the ways of the flame. Are you ready for his lessons? Likes, slow burns, dislikes, shortcuts. Fair enough. American Mike is going to bring Johnny on the show. Come back and watch a nice episode with him. Benoit. You met Benoit, the sexy, sultry master of pleasure. There for your exploration and gratification. Benoit is comfortable, casual, and confident in essentially everything they do. Sexuality is fluid, and pleasure is a natural thing in the world. It's their primary purpose in loving. They believe there's a tool for every situation and a situation for every tool. Embrace it, things are gonna get weird. Likes, tacos, chulapas, tortas. Dislikes, shame. Is that a sex thing? Is that a sex thing? Keith. You found Keith a skeleton key in this crawl space where he has apparently been trapped for decades. He's going to meet you at the attic door, which he's agreed to help you unlock. It's Keith, the charming rake who was shelved under the house for such a long time. With a way to get into the attic, we'll be able to find so many more datables. Likes candy, dislikes secrets. Christian lands. For your last ritual, you and Shadow Art played a game of the Hanged Men. He also revealed that he had once had a group of friends on a platform called Discord, but that they no longer talk. You've met Nightmare, supreme goth overlord and purveyor of horrible visions of the night. She seems to delight in terrifying you, and there doesn't seem to be a lot you can do about it. Oh no, is there any escape? Is it all frightening foray in your mind, or is there a lesson to be learned here? Maybe just close your eyes, she'll go away. Unless you're into ladies with mouths in their stomachs. Likes intense fixations on gruesome details. Dislikes daybreak. I mean, who doesn't like a beautiful lady with stomachs? Mouths in their stomachs. Would. Alright, let's go to Shadow again. My boy.
There's a strange heaviness to Shadow Lord today. He's not his usual dark, cheery self.
Dark tidings, Penumbra. The news I carry may be troubling to you.
Okay. What is it?
I have found the final armament piece.
Good. That's great.
Once I don it, my true power will be unleashed. With that, my final form shall be revealed.
Okay.
You may be surprised by who I become.
You're still my friend, Shadow.
Thank you. It is imperative to me that you understand that your presence was most welcomed. Our conversations have been a highlight to my dark days.
Highlight, huh?
It seems my vernacular has become more flexible as our bond tightened.
Uh-huh.
Shadow Lord bows his head, falling silent for a few moments before he begins his incantation.
The die is cast. Let us begin. The whispers of the void, heed my call. Bend to my will and reforge my soul. Let darkness incarnate reign supreme once more!
Shadow Lord vanishes from your view with a flash of black smoke.
Whoa.
The Shadow Lord you once knew is gone, replaced by what appears to be
It is complete.
some nerd?
Go back! Go back! Hi, Faye! Go back!
As I suspected, you wouldn't recognize my form as it is now.
that means Shadow just friends.
It's me. It's me. XXX Shadow Lord 420 XXX. But my real name is Skips.
Skips? Honestly, that sounds cool.
I thought you wouldn't take me seriously if I appeared to you like this. If you have any questions, ask.
What the
What do you
fuck?
want to know?
Who is Shadow Lord then?
It's a handle. You know, like online name. My friends and I would chat with each other online using DIM.
Dim?
Oh, DOL Instant Messenger. Darkness Online. Are you too young to know what that is?
So your Shadowgun are all just online chat rooms?
Yep. I wasn't kidding when I said Shadow Lord was a popular name. You know how many shades are out there?
But you are Darkness, right?
We're all darkness. Some work in collectives, while some occupy a whole house to themselves.
I'll still peg you, don't worry, honey.
That's my real name. Skips Shadley.
Skip Shadley!
Yep. Told you you'd hate it.
I didn't say that.
I'm not actually the Lord of all shadows.
Moved on to catching feels for the duo and the Tiger Box. You can romance everybody. You can romance everyone. I noticed.
My friends and I love role-playing, so we made characters to chat as.
In the armaments?
Not real, but wasn't it nice feeling like you were making progress?
What was the point of the rituals then? Listen, the shadow form was to hear me out, but I don't want the...
I was...
Don't worry, baby girl. I'll still peg you. I'm big on the nightmare personally.
excited to talk to someone again.
I'm gonna cry. This is so cute.
Ah, gross! Yeah, well, maybe that's okay.
Who is Lunar Knight?
His name was Benji. Is Benji. He's the one who invited me to the group.
The group?
The chat room. He was really encouraging with everyone's roleplay, especially mine.
Did you ever meet in real life?
Yes, it was nice. There was an eclipse and we were able to join our forms. I hope wherever he is, he's happy.
That's very mature of you.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of time to think about it. I still get bummed out though, but that's just my mind taking negative nosedives every now and then.
Aw. I hear ya.
I figured you would.
So the Great Chasm was a lie?
Well, that was actually the most accurate thing I've said.
You had a rift with your friends?
It was slow and sudden at the same time. Maybe it was happening the whole time, but I didn't notice. But it doesn't matter. The fact is, my friends all stopped hanging out with me. Well, we just grew apart.
That's life.
Guess I was hoping that didn't apply to me, being unalive and all.
Fair.
How do you accept that your friends aren't your friends anymore? A question for another time.
I think I get it now.
So, are you mad at me?
No. It's fine.
Cool. Do you still want to hang out with me?
Yeah.
Well, that makes me happy.
What do you want to do?
We can do whatever. Chat, play hangman, chill. After all, we don't have to worry about time anymore.
Oh, why is that?
Well, because I'm going to turn you into a shadow.
I'm sorry?
Now that I'm up to full power, I can reconfigure you. That way, we'll be together forever.
I thought the armor thing was made up.
Yeah, but the powers of darkness are very real. Now, become untethered and enter the void.
Not like this.
It'll be fine. You're not like the others. You won't leave me like they did. Like Benji did. We'll be together forever. Trust me.
Sure, you know what? Fuck it, let's ball.
Oh, you chose correctly.
Now, let the dark ritual commence.
Skips holds his hand out to you.
Penumbra, join hands with me.
You take his hand as directed. It's hard to tell, but you could swear you see a blush spread across his cheeks.
Ooh, excellent. Be untethered from the warmth of light, and submit thy soul to the chill of night. Be one with the darkness.
Skip's grand incantation ends, but there's no puff of smoke or flash of light. You certainly don't feel any different.
I like this weird yo-y. Did it work?
This can't be. Why isn't it working? Aren't you fully attuned with the shadows? No, that's not right. If you can't become a shadow, how can we truly be together? For you, it is. You have so many other friends to talk to. I only have you. Why do you have to go in the morning? Why can't you just stay and be with me?
Oh. We'll talk tomorrow, buddy. So pouty. So pouty. Alright, we got a myriad of things. We can go to the attic now. But we still got so many things to woo and so many people to meet. Do I need to talk to Dorian?
Dorian looms
Yeah.
over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well,
Oh?
Oh, I've missed you.
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian. And I am back to stay.
August-May romance between a key and a door?
Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
You two seem like lovers. That was brilliant.
He gets me every time.
Just a little game we play.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
We fit together rather well.
I feel like there's some history here.
Well,
We may have given love a shot, but it didn't really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite so.
A superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
I agree. Maybe we can be friends, Keith?
Why, I would love that. I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
Yay! We're friends with Keith!
But
Now we got 5 in empathy. Yay! We're almost there. Let's see. Since we're in the attic.
In you go, mate.
Okay, so Keith is just gonna sit there for now. Hello. We got holiday decorations. We can fuck holiday money? Money? Why is my mouse being so weird? Do you guys see that my mouse is on his screen? There we go. Weird. We got window. This sad house plant. I think the boxes are all like one person probably, right? What's the safe though? Okay, can I get inside?
A leather-clad dominatrix
Hello?
stares you
Hello?
down,
Hello?
radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt beneath her feet.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch.
Ooh.
Disgusting, you worm.
Teehee.
Whoa there! My content aware has given me a tickle. Sophia here is a dominatrix, and she's gonna put you in some pretty dominating scenarios. You cool with that? Or you wanna skip it?
No. Give it to me.
On with the show.
I do not recall asking anyone for your presence.
Are you lady? Are you Lady Dimmadome? Lady Dimitrescu?
So indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me,
No, it's not
wasting
quite
my
it.
time?
It sounds like it. Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
So submissive so quickly. That's very good, wretch.
I'm being called out. I'm being called out.
You clearly know your place.
Yes, ma'am.
We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear.
Is that a whip made out of coins?
Going forward, you will address me as Mistress, if you wish to continue this conversation. Is that understood, wretch?
Yes, mistress.
Very good. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world?
It crossed my mind.
Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
Putting stuff into?
An acceptable, if asinine, answer.
Thank you.
But the one thing a safe is good at, tantalizingly good at, is keeping things locked away. Valuables, memories, and very often, secrets. Deep, dark, very dirty secrets.
You have my attention.
The kind of secrets that everyone secretly longs for, aches for, but diligently keep hidden far from everyone, even if necessary, from themselves. Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch?
Is that supposed to be a paddle made out of money? I definitely do now.
Of course you do. I expected nothing less. You intrigue me, wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar.
Understood.
So sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic. You possess a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if I save you, you may prove yourself of use to me. The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude?
Whatever mistress wishes.
Very good.
Yeah!
All right then, wretch. Against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity to serve me. You should count yourself extremely lucky.
Thank you, mistress.
Given such an incredible, life-altering opportunity. And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself.
Thank you, mistress.
Of course. Anything for my compliant little wretch. I can't wait to test just how compliant you truly are. And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis.
Hey yo, your chassis?
That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Careful. You're getting very far ahead of yourself, wretch. I don't open up my chassis for just anyone. And especially not for someone as pathetic as you.
We're like something about Ghoulie today? Nuh-uh. You can't prove it. You can't prove it.
Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment.
Ooh, what kind of punishment? My sincere apologies, mistress.
Very good. Your mistress is pleased. Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously. In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out all the paperwork. There's some important ground rules we need to firmly establish before we take this any further. But once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your dirty little mind to fantasies you dare not even whisper. Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch.
Yes, mistress.
Again. Like
oh my god.
You mean it. Like you'd unquestioningly do absolutely anything I'd ask of you. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now.
Aye, Captain.
Very, very good. Then I will see you back here tomorrow, wretch. Do not keep me waiting.
Well, anyway, we got a few other things we can do. We got a lot. We still have a lot downstairs. We have so many people to still talk to. Let's talk to these Christmas decorations. I'm kind of curious.
It takes you just a moment to
she's
properly
so
evaluate the
cute!
figure standing before you. Her hair and clothing are such a jumble of various holiday decorations, it throws you.
She's adorable.
What time of year is it again? Have you truly been locked in your house for so long that time has lost all meaning?
She would wear yeah, she's very Mabel coded. And also I really like she's wearing like a bunch of holidays together, including like Chinese New Year. I think this is Day of the Dead right here. I'm not sure what these blue bubbles are, but like Obviously, we got Halloween, Christmas, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, Valentine's Day.
She is adorable, though. And her energetic greeting shocks you right out of your quiet contemplation.
Oh, and 4th of July with the fireworks. You think her name is Holly? Oh, maybe. Let's find out.
Hey, boss! You've caught me at a bad time. Heading to work. Well, the other work. Or is it the other work? What day is it, anyway? Oh, what's up? What do you need?
I just want to introduce myself.
And I to you! So many things and so little time. Makes you want to cry. That was bad. I'm Holly, by the way.
You're right, Maggie.
Hi!
Oh, she's got a little snowflake earring. Or ring. It's cute.
Oh, and who are you? Did you already say? Sorry. In a little rush for the dish dash. Rat race, all that.
I'm Ghoulie.
Oh, I've heard about you. That is such a funny name.
Thanks. What have you heard?
Just some tidbits. Anywho, I'm so sorry, but I'm already running late. Love to chat more, though. I'm working a double, then opening and closing tomorrow, but swing by first thing in the morning.
You should have been a writer. Maggie, you are a writer. What do you mean?
That's when I'm usually able to sleep. That work?
Sure.
Great. Okay.
Bye! Alright, we got one last charge. Is this the wall? It is the wall. I can woo the wall? She needs to be in the morning then? Do the wall. Alright.
How does one even describe a warrior like this? A veritable, well, wall of muscle stands before you. It's almost comforting to know the walls of your house are this solid.
Is your name Wally or Wallace?
Wall. Wall, wall. Wall, wall, wall. Wall.
Does he only know one word? Hello.
Wall.
How are you?
Wall, wall, wall.
Uh-huh. Are you just repeating what I'm saying, but with wall?
He beams at you, a flush spreading across his cheeks. I love you!
Oh. Let's go! I got my first love and it's the fucking wall? What the fuck? I got more poise now.
Oh, that was sudden, wasn't it? You and Wallace, who has only just introduced himself to you, are now lovers. His gaze settles on you, filled with tenderness. His drywall heart beats only for you. You live happily ever after. Yes, just that quickly.
Oh. Okay. Anyway. My first lover is the wall. Sick. I guess we're gonna go to bed. Wall. Wall. Alright, let's talk to the Christmas decorations, because she says that she's only available in the mornings.
Oh, you came.
I said I would.
Well, it's not that I didn't think that you would. It's just I've got a tricky schedule, so it's easier to presume that people have to cancel, or they'll forget, or they'll just have their own lives. Which is me. I'm people. I cancel or forget, or I have my own life.
Mood. You're here now.
I know, crazy, right? Blissmas miracle. Is it Blissmas?
No.
Damn. Just lucky then.
Did work go okay?
Yeah, it was great. Wait, you said okay, right? Yeah, it was okay. Hard, underpaid, fun, just a local pet. My favorite kind, the little ones.
Is she secretly depressed because multipliers are depressing? She might be depressed because she doesn't actually get to enjoy the holidays. She's too busy working on every single one.
Oh, sorry, it's not you.
Tired?
A little, but who isn't? Usually, when I finish a shift, most of the others are asleep. I never really get to talk about my work, so it's strange. It's nice. Well, the shift wasn't, but this is.
Why do you work so much?
Someone has to. It's my job. It's always a holiday somewhere, and someone has to do the work to bring the wonder to everyone else. I'm a helper most of the time. Essential, so they say. Sometimes, when it's useful to say so. Sorry. Here I am complaining I never have anyone to talk to, and now I'm yawning in your face. I guess I should knock off. I've got a shift in the morning, but thanks. I really appreciate it.
Get some rest.
No! You get some rest.
Alright. Mistress, wake up. Wake up!
My dear, dear little wretch. You are late.
I am? Was I supposed to be... Oh, was I supposed to go her first?
Pathetic. I hope you're aware, if you'd already filled out all the necessary paperwork, I'd punish you for that transgression. I'd punish you severely.
Hey, yo? Hey, yo? Let's get to that paperwork.
God, must you prattle on so incessantly? Listening to your pitiful yammering is like nails on a chalkboard. Do us both a favor and keep your grating, unintelligible blatherings to the barest of minimums. My delicate ears deserve only the best. Don't you agree?
Without question, mistress.
Not to interrupt, but quick check-in. That wasn't too harsh, was it? The whole unintelligible blatherings angle? Definitely let me know if I'm being too harsh. Like, I absolutely want to treat you like you're worthless garbage that completely repulses me. That's basically how I feel anyways. But I want it to be hot, not sad, you know?
That's so cute. That's how you do degradation. You treat me as I deserve, mistress.
Enough flirting.
Yeah!
I have business to attend to. First, I will need you to consent to my complete and total authority. You will surrender yourself to me, making you compliant, dependent, and subjugated to my will and my will alone. Do you consent, wretch?
I consent, mistress.
Very good.
Oh, I forgot to read
my
the data
little
decks.
wretch. It appears that you can follow orders well, at least when you put your mind to it. That will suit you very well in your new position. And if you keep doing as I say, perhaps there are some other new positions we can try with you.
I just want your money.
But first, your mistress has another demand.
Mm-hmm. Yes, mistress.
As you now have responsibilities to me, I too have responsibilities to you. And above all else, it is my responsibility to ensure your emotional and physical safety.
Like any good dom.
For in order to be fully subservient to my needs, you must feel fully secure. That said, in order to ensure the safety of my compliant little wretch, it's necessary for you and I to have a safe word.
No, I'm glad they actually did this, because this is how you're supposed to be, like, this is how like the dom sublation is supposed to be, where you know, safety is key.
This is of utmost importance, especially since I am, after all, a safe.
I completely agree, mistress.
Usually I would choose our safe word, since you've been doing such a good job today. And because I'm feeling particularly generous, perhaps I'll let you pick. Do you have one in mind?
Linguini, Gazootite, safe, stop. Stop is a pretty generic one. Gazootite. Linguini? Linguini?
Linguini.
Oh.
Oh, I love that. That's such a sensual, safe word.
It's just pasta, isn't it?
Did my little wretch come up with that all by themselves?
It's my grandma's name? No! That's such a mood killer.
Interesting. I see. Maybe there's more to this pathetic little wretch than meets the eye. Of course, we'll have to put you through the paces to discover how depraved you really are. Would my little wretch like that?
Yes, please, mistress.
Good. Compliant and subservient. You're off to a promising start. But before we truly begin, I have one last issue that's been bothering me. Between you and me, I've become incredibly bored with most of my other, let's call them relationships. They've become routine and uninspired. They're stale. And this displeases me.
I'm so sorry, mistress.
It's all right. Lucky for me, you came along at just the right time. It affords us an opportunity to experiment with something new. I think, perhaps, to ensure you reach your full potential. Shake off the oppressive shackles of our everyday humdrum reality. Do you understand?
You want me to quit my job, mistress?
Your devotion and enthusiasm towards complete subjugation is utterly intoxicating. But no, let me try again. I'm thinking in our relationship, we allow ourselves the freedom to expand beyond the limited confines of our steel, everyday identities and roles.
Do you want to be subby?
Do you understand now?
Yes.
Very good, wretch.
Clip? What are you clipping? Maggie, what are you clipping?
Yes, the more I think on it, the more I think this is definitely what I've been so desperately craving. And how lucky I am to have acquired such a pliable, subservient plaything to help me quench my thirst. All we need now is the appropriate canvas to paint our desire upon. If you beg for it, I'll let you choose. Show me, wretch. Show me how well you can beg.
This is me begging, not awkward at all. Yeah, I mean, like, there's obviously a best option.
So utterly pathetic. I really shouldn't reward you for debasing yourself so pitifully. However, I do so love the sound of begging. And because you did a satisfactory job, I've decided to grant your request.
Thanks.
So, wretch, out of these 3 tantalizing scenarios,
did we sign the paperwork?
Which do you think your mistress would enjoy the most? Chef and prep cook, Santa and elf. And finally,
role reversal not coming for doms that have been up for a while? Yeah.
IRS auditor and small business owner.
I'm feeling IRS auditor and small business owner because it's money related. And she loves that shit. stand an elf. Get out of here with that.
I should have expected that. A rather pedestrian choice. But perhaps we may find something therein that I still find amusing. Now, I've seen more than enough of your pathetic visage for today. Be back here same time tomorrow and be ready to serve my every need. Do you understand?
Absolutely. Okie dokie artichoke.
Very good, wretch. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Alright guys, I think that was okay. Let's start doing room by room, because we haven't... Oh, we need to talk to Shadow. Oh my god, so many people to talk to. My boy. And then we'll talk to 2 people we haven't talked to before.
Hey. You don't have to do that.
But you're the Shadow Lord.
If I was so powerful, you'd be a shadow.
We can still be together, you know.
Sorry, I'm just so scared to lose someone again. Every time you go, I think, what if they don't come back? But my fears subside when you return. Why do you keep coming back?
Because I love you, dummy.
I see. If that's the case, I've grown fond of you as well, Penumbra.
Thanks. Can you give me a stat boost? I think of you throughout my days.
And I of you, through and beyond my nights. This is lovely. Your warmth.
You're so cool.
Now, what sinister ideology shall we deliberate on tonight?
Yay! You're good? Okay. Yay! I got more smarts! So there are going to be some of the characters that you don't need stats at all to... And there's some that you kind of do. I don't think you need the stats, but it might be, like, helpful? Maybe? I'm not sure. Yes, Maggie? Yes? I can't move the floor. Or the light socket. It's 5 o'clock in game. Okay. Was I supposed to do something at 5? I don't know. So is it socially acceptable? Are you talking about you drinking right now in real life? Are you talking to the liquor cabinet? Or are you just want an excuse to drink? No what? You're selling your first cup of coffee? Oh, good. Anyway. We haven't talked to the piano yet. Is the stool... Oh, the stool's its own thing? That's crazy. And the curtains are their own thing. There's only one wall to smooch? I guess so. Alright, let's talk to the piano. Pew, 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 pew.
A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear.
I like that her arm bracelet kind of like those like music boxes.
The silence is so long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it.
I don't know if I should interrupt her or not.
She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity. But eventually she finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
Is this the same narrator from Stanley Parable? It sounds very similar.
The end. How was that?
Brava! Brava!
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulcemio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
Who? Of course.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it. A rustling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
The jingle from the Payday Loan commercial?
I have no idea what any of those words mean. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Bow, 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 bow. Oh, her name is Keys. Of course it is.
So long, Maestro.
Oh, dark. You know what? Let's for funsies. Let's do coffee so we can talk to Nightmare. Oh, left my dishwasher open. It was me, but still. Who did that? Pew, 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 pew.
Welcome to Roofbox, the home for all your coffee needs.
It's nice to see you again.
Kopi gives you an awkward smile, fidgeting with her coffee implements. She keeps looking at you as though she was searching for something.
Do you have to talk to the coffee machine in order to get coffee? I didn't even try.
Oh, well, it's, nice to see you too. You're, that's right.
Kopi snaps her fingers, realization striking.
We had a little chat last time, didn't we?
We did.
Well, thanks for coming back. I do appreciate your patronage. We actually have a new drink added to the menu since the last time you came in. So, what can I get for you today?
An Irish coffee.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You can smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
And there
Oh
we
yeah.
are.
Oh, that's
Enjoy.
cute.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
Fun, very specific. You love Irish coffee. What? You love coffee and alcohol together? What exactly makes an Irish coffee?
Well, it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
What if I made it with scotch?
I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
Slurp, 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 slurp. Oh god, she's so right. You're in love? I'm gonna save it real quick. I also need to check her data decks. Overwrite. Wallace. You met Wallace and he immediately fell in love with you. Congratulations. It appears that Wallace has Wall. He gives his love freely and simply how one might imagine a Wall might. But I think there's more than meets the lenses. Like a prisoner with a smuggled nail file and a whole lot of patience, you too can slowly erode his armor and emerge in the side of his personality. Likes steadfastness and trust. Dislikes small children's crayons. Why is he looking at me like that? Stop it. You saw Dorian at the front door and he's going to let you out when you're ready to go. If you'd like to get to know him better, go and speak with his other forms around the house. Okay. Yeah, I know you can leave prematurely if you want to. You've met Keys, a beauty in black and gold who was in the midst of a composition when you met her. Come see her again to learn more about her. Keys comes from a storied line of grand pianos, named a big venue, and someone in her family has graced the stage. Much like her actual Keys, her outlook on life is black and white. You're either a renowned performer at the top of your game, or you're a failure and you should launch yourself directly into garbage. You'll need patience and understanding to let Keys be the personality she needs to be. Likes classical music, dislikes dissonance. Also, we can move the trash, too. Yeah, come up again for some cup of coffee. There's also a magical girl looking thing, but she might be a tennis racket, it looks like. Also, we got this trio here. Or a quadrette. As we saw Sophia, you established a safe word and went over some ground rules. Come back again to start your first roleplay scene. You met Sophia, a consummate dominatrix who holds the keys to your satisfaction and your cash. She has offered you the opportunity to serve her. Sophia is as straightforward as they come. You either enjoy her type of flirtation or not. Have fun playing around with a real professional. Likes servitude, loyalty, safety, dislikes talking back. You've met Holly. She seems very sweet and eager to befriend you, but is apparently very busy working. She said to come by first thing in the morning. Last time you saw her, Holly seemed tired after a shift. She's got another one coming up, and she's left to get some rest. Yes, we will foot the furniture. Yeah! Hi, Prepper Nobody. We are wooing the things in our house. Impossibly positive in the most dreary of situations, Holly is a ray of sunshine in a sunless spaces. She's messy, disorganized, and easily excitable about any which what flavor of the month is the current talking point. The kind of person who starts preparing for Blissmas the day after Halloween. She's also wildly distractible, and while she adores her found family, she's terrible at scheduling time to be with them. Notorious for always working holidays, she's stuck in the cycle of both adoring festivities but never allowing herself to enjoy them. Likes jingling, ringling, ring-ting-tingling. Dislikes Jerry. Jerry who? Skip Shadley Shadow loves you with all his dark heart. Turns out Shadowlord is actually a kind of nerd named Skips Shadley. You try to become a shadow like him, but by completing a dark ritual, but didn't work. Come back and see him soon. Yay! Oh, are these the collectibles? Achieve a hate ending. Oh. I didn't really notice that. So are those the collectible parts of them? Hold on. Dream about abandonment, dream about failure, dream about mediocrity. Oh. They do have like little collectibles. So if we go to like Johnny Splash, I don't think we have any of his collectibles. Speak to Johnny. Confront Johnny about his background. Convince Johnny you enjoy his music. I did speak to Johnny. I didn't get this. Huh? So hers, yeah, hers is the drinks. Have a drink with Beverly in another storyline. What storyline? So I do think it keeps track of all of your stuff across different playthroughs, I think. Oh, come here. Yeah. You may now date objects up to level 20. What? Up to level 20? It's supposed to be like a gym, like a Pokemon? Did you get the dust bunny, by the way? Not yet. Not yet. We did get into the attic, though. Keep it steady, true, waving and firm. Bring a boss's trust and dash it to pieces. Flirt with Wallace. Okay, so it does seem like you have to do this multiple times. Come here, girl. Suka Skylar by herself. Achieve a landing with every dateable object. Break the suspension of disbelief. Yeah, because I think you have to... I think they do track your collectibles across multiple playthroughs. I don't know how else you're supposed to get all of these in one playthrough. When ones are like hate, some are love. I think it's around the couch or table. Probably. I haven't... I'm out of charges for the day, so I can't do it right now anyway. Meow. Oh, shoot me.
Your room is dark and cold.
Yes!
And though you may have gone to sleep alone, you could feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again? Ah, you're back.
My model hasn't freaked out since we switched, so maybe something's wrong with my arrow model. I'm not sure what it is though. Because this one hasn't done that thing at all.
I've been contemplating what to show you this time.
Yeah?
What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping. This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience. Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people.
Do I need to be scared in front of her for her to like it?
Eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you, or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up.
Oh no, Nightmare, don't show me your titties. They're my greatest fear.
You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended. Then your tongue presses against your front teeth and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you.
I used to have nightmares at my teeth breaking, and then it happened in real life. Hey, yo, what that mouth do?
You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue.
My music cut off. Hold on. It's been so long, I thought I fixed it.
You let out a petrifying, guttural scream as your own teeth fall loose from your gums.
Hot?
A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth.
I wish your head wasn't a horse, though.
They come out of your mouth and into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now, but the teeth, they're still coming. Tears prickle in your eyes, and you try to apologize to your audience.
Afraid a glass of lemon juice awaited death.
You realize you're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium, and...
Hey, cut it out.
Did I get you?
The teeth thing freaks me out.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Are you gonna use my answer to scare me?
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you. Don't you want to conquer your fears? Let go of your insecurities?
Oh, this is the dream things, right? That they're talking about in the her little things. I'm afraid of abandonment.
Interesting. We've all lost someone, haven't we? But for you, it's not losing the person. It's being left that's terrifying.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will have to think about your answer. Good night.
Anyway. My bird singing. Ugh, so many datables. Last we saw Aaron, she managed to get you to tell her what you're really afraid of. Oh boy. Yes! Yes! Wife. We do have an ad break here in about 3.5 minutes or so. Yeah, I think part of this game is to kind of like wiggle everything, see if you can move things around. Okay, yeah, I know. Cool. So I do believe the dust bunny can be found by like shaking the couch. Right there. But we can do the dust bunny after a break. Oh, maybe we can do it now. We can get started. Shoo!
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you.
Yeah, they don't do that magazine anymore. I think they still do it on the website, but not in magazine form.
A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, my goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
Sorry.
It's alright. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch.
Bow, bow, bow.
Howdy.
She is gonna be aggravates everybody's allergies.
Well, I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world. The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
Oh, that's cute.
She holds the little creature up.
That's cool. So you're like a clump of dust?
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Apologize. I never met such a gorgeous grime before.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
Got a minute to chat?
Getting to know you time already? Alright, I'm game. What's on your mind?
I heard that once dust is mostly made of sloughed off skin cells. Dust seems in my mind. Dust can't get enough.
Now that's what I'm talking
Yeah!
about!
Playboy Natches a rabbit in latex? Yeah.
Listen, I just got out from under that couch, so let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime. I'd sure like to see you again.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
Yay! We do got an ad break here soon, so we'll pause it here. Yeah, I should probably do this day and maybe tomorrow, and then call it a stream. We got a Discord message from Sam.
Oh, I know it's been a sec since we talked, but I've been sitting here trying to work, and all I can think about is the fact that you're like dating your couch and your TV.
Add topic question. Okay. Glad to know I'm on your mind.
Oh God, shut up. It's not just you. It's you and a handsome man version of your toilet, holding hands and whatnot.
He's not that great. JD Bench Twisted Heroes. Have you played any Monster Hunter game? Yeah, I've played World, Rise, and Wilds. Yeah. I think it's going good.
You think? Is it or isn't it?
Dating's harder than I thought it was gonna be.
You're just realizing that now, huh? It is hard out there. At least you don't have to leave your house to struggle. The rest of us have to get dressed and shit, do our hair, put on a little makeup. Okay, but honestly, like, can you just tell me what it's like? Walking around your house and having, what, hundreds of potential suitors just around? Like, you gotta feel like super eligible, right?
So the new ones, you have it nice? I mean, I know what the old ones are like. That's why I didn't play them. It's kind of like a Fire Emblem. I didn't play Fire Emblem until Awakening because I didn't like permadeath. I don't like suffering for fun. I actually don't feel like that.
Damn, I would. I just gotta know one thing. When you're out here dating your appliances, are you guys, you know...
Are we what?
You know exactly what I mean. Alright, keep your secrets. If you don't want to kiss and tell with your furniture, who am I to make you? Alright, well, I've wasted enough of my workday. All my love to your household object lovers or whatever. Bye.
Bye. That's her and has a definition of fun. Yeah, I don't like being frustrated. And some of the older games of some franchises are more frustrating than fun. She wants to fuck her couch so bad. Just like JD Vance. Oh yeah, we'll do that later. I'm currently playing Monster Hunter XX for the DS and patched it to English. Ah. Yeah, I know the older Monster Hunter games are kind of hard. There's a lot of quality of life that were added in the newer gens. More than 100 tutorials. What? All right. We got a lot of stuff. Let's finish everything in here. We can't woo our rug. We can woo our globe. This thing on the TV. There's game systems. And I believe each game system is our own thing, maybe? I'm gonna do the globe.
A red-haired traveler
Oh,
lifts her
she's
goggles
cute.
to peek at you, revealing freckled cheeks and stunning blue eyes. There's a friendly air about her that makes you want to hear her stories.
Oh, she's like a little like a traveler. Oh no, I was wrong.
Now, why, my love, you look some lost. Where are you longs to?
Huh? Huh?
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my accent comes out when I get too excited. It's made in Newfoundland, you see. This little rock right...
She bends around and points to one of the patches on her jacket sleeves.
here.
Ah.
Friendliest folk you'll ever meet. But the dialect can be a little much for some. I'll try to speak plain for you. Name's Gaia, by the way.
Hey. This is better IMO. Yeah, she's very cute. No story for me yet, but hello fun still good. That's good.
So, where are you from?
I once played a game where the tutorial was about 40 hours long, so. I'm from Coolsville.
Oh, that makes sense with that accent I'm hearing on you. It's a right shame, though. See, I got all these countries and rivers and seas on my jacket. It's a collection I've been working on. And I know the names, but I don't really know the places, you know? I mean, heck, I got them all memorized even. United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama. The works. But without a story behind it, they all feel so far away. You'd think they'd be in arm's reach considering they're on my sleeves, but it's a brain problem. I just can't pin anything down without context. Without stories, maps are just paper. Dots and lines. The reason I ask where you're from is so I can shape the places in my mind with some kind of meaning. Because right now, it feels a bit like I'm just wearing a big vest of unchecked boxes. Jeez, here I go talking your ear off. Sorry about that. It's just, I'm having trouble putting myself out there, and I'm so interested in being out there.
Girl, just go on the computer and use Google Maps. I can't just rope around like everyone else seems to be able to.
I've tried. I want to talk to the others, but I think I must be too forward or something. I skip on up to them and I ask them about themselves, and they just run away.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, I come up to the others so I can ask about them, get to know them, who they are. But before I can get to the point, I always go spouting off about something or other, like telling them factoids I've heard about what I imagine their home to be. And 9 times out of 10, I'm some level of wrong. And the other time I'm right, but it's in an insulting way. One thing leads to another, and they give me this look. And soon enough, they find an excuse to leave. I'm just bad at it, I guess.
Well, then don't do that.
Sometimes I feel like no matter how hard I push myself, I'm just going in circles. You know what I mean?
I'm working on getting better with people, too.
It's hard, isn't it? I can see why you need practice for dating. It's just too easy to mess up. You say one wrong thing and poof, they're gone. It's so frustrating. Sorry, I think I might be Mercator projecting on your situation a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, I just had the best idea.
Mm-hmm.
You're running to the Four Winds meeting with people and speaking to the others, yeah? I'm sure some of those folks come from other places, right? Travelers, you know what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you ask them what they're about? Get to know them a little better, figures out they ticks, then come back, we'll have a yarn. Sound good?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that exactly. I like her voice. After 6 hours and 20 minutes of them were just used for a steel switch. Ugh.
Speak plain, guys. Speak plain.
That's how those older games be.
Okay, so you're speaking with objects all over the house. You know, some of us have little labels that say things like made in China or Heto in Argentina. On the bottom, well, that means those objects are travelers. They come from away.
Speak plain, Gaia.
They're from somewhere else. Somewhere on my jacket. Those are the objects I need to talk to. Those are the ones who can fill out my checklist. This map is uncharted. But if you can bring me back stories from those travelers, then I'd be able to write little notes down here and there, and pretty soon I'll be a bona fide travel guide. It's everything I've ever wanted. And you'll get a chance to practice talking more. Are you shy? I can help. People tell me that I never shut up. I can help you learn to never shut up. Doesn't that sound great?
Yeah, she is very cute. That'd be perfect.
Right? I'm sure it'll work out. You scratch my cartouche, I'll scratch yours.
My what?
What do you say, partner? Exploration buddies?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I appreciate it. Really saves me a lot of humming and hawing. You go out and find some objects from foreign lands. Oh, and let me know if you need any help. It's hard to explain, but I got a pretty good sense of these things. I can't give you an exact name or anything for who to talk to, but I can get you close.
Oh.
It's kind of like a geocache. I can give you an idea of their general location, but if you want to find those travelers, you'll need to hunt them down yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
I've learned firsthand what others don't take too well if you run up to them and scream, "Where are you from?"
Yeah? Like you did with me?
Yeah, like that. that, it was a disaster. Point is, you can't just ask objects about their origins out of the gate. You gotta awaken them first. Don't worry too much about the details. Once you're close with someone, you'll learn more about them automatically. So, what do you say? Do you want some hints on where to find travelers, or do you feel like searching on your own?
Hint, please.
All right. Hint. Hint, hint, hint. Let's spin me around and see which object I get a sense for. You'd think anybody with an accent would be a traveler, but that's not true. Sometimes they're second or third generation and just picked it up from their parents. You don't want to make any kind of blanket statement about anyone. I learned that the hard way. Hope that helps. Sorry, I'm still a little scatterbrained.
The blanket? Thanks, I'll see what I can do.
Good luck. Don't get lost.
Are you talking about the blanket here? This one? Workspace. David.
Nights. Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental
It's my
value.
glasses.
So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype
Wow.
we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
You'll be CEO someday. Just kidding. You're fired, actually. Alright.
Davy! Davy! Come on, Davy. What'd you get off to now? Davy?
David misses footing with his desk. Yeah.
I hope he's alright.
Pay attention to me, the dateable human. What's going on?
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta.
Aw.
Blanket.
So comfy.
I've just been so focused on finding Davy. This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
Who is Davy?
Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago. You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you?
A knit bull? Maybe. What's he look like?
He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
Poor thing. Like a pillow? I don't know.
Yeah, but he's a fighter. He really hung in there. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
But you said he keeps going missing?
Yeah, it's become a pretty regular thing with him. He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason, he just wanders off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
Speaking of handfuls...
It's a baby!
Aw, don't worry, Sprite. It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise. He'll be back soon, okay?
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Aw, so cute. What's her name?
This is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued. Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtin Rod.
Oh. Oh, is Curtin the Rod is 2 people?
Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
Yeah, keep playing it, so we're definitely buying it.
She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
I know my family animals is very clever. It is cute. I have an aunt who has a cat who will always come up to me for pets. Will always come up to me and will hiss and purr at the same time. It's like a very mixed message. Like, I would pet her and she would hiss at me, but still, like, hang around and still want more pets. And I'm like, what do you want? What do you want from me? She's like that. I belong to her now.
You're in good company.
Is she friendly?
American court hares are pretty affectionate, but she's a little, well, picky. If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
I'm going to take that chance.
Alright, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Boy, it's okay, sweetheart. I've got you. Sorry. Better luck next time. You, should probably step back a little bit just to be safe. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtin Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about.
I've got other things to fuck.
Are you sure? Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely.
You gotta lighten up on yourself.
The inanimals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake.
Hey, if you're really interested in my help, it's cool. I can go.
Sure. I wouldn't want to keep you. And it is my job. I'll see you around, if you decide to come back.
I won't. Goodbye. Alright, so we do have Kurt and Rod. We also got the ship in the bottle. I'm curious.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
I fucking love this little Easter chicken. The Easter chick. That's cute. Captain Jacques Perrault? Perret?
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you?
Make fun of who?
Who else do you see? Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that prompting, nagging mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
Whoa.
Yes, my newest neophyte. I am woe. I am very woe. Woe of the deepest and most terrible kind. I am woe. Woe unto mine enemies.
Oh, you have enemies?
I do.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to keep that anger bottled up?
Oh, it's a bottle joke then. Your first shot is fired. Cannon roaring at the attack. The wind of the hunt cracking, the spray flying, the bowsprit dripping bloody avarice as you come for me.
Hell yeah, keep talking. This is beautiful.
Beauty in death. Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence.
I know you can also die in this game, unrelated. There actually is an achievement for dying. I'm falling in love with your magnificence.
Love? Think ye I look for love? Your insolence brings you only death.
You're going to kill me?
Dear sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression... Yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing.
I'm bearing.
Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed conjure to plow the fathomless flood?
I thought you were going to kill me.
Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows. You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where
He's
you
just role-playing. He's one of those. He's a LARPer.
Oh, I am. I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind.
Oh, a spectacular stabbing.
Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade.
That was kind of poetic.
Poetry.
We're just
Never
bullying
could
him.
stomach this stuff.
We speak so beautifully.
Hold fast there. I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas.
Jack Sparrow. Maggie, it's your favorite movie. It's your favorite movie of all time.
I deal in death, spectacle, and warning. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self.
But you look beautiful to me.
Jacques makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl. He looks positively put out.
What the hell is that noise?
Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory.
You don't like when people are nice to you? It's the worst when you just want to fight and nobody will take you up on it.
No! Haven't you been paying attention? I want conflict! One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Phones I'll swing you from the yardarm!
You even try it, I'll decimate you with a rolled up Time magazine, bub.
Let there be blood! I load my cannon with heavy iron rounds to tear through anything and everything you might pray to put between us.
I can evade it easy. I'll turn my face fully to you. No broadsides today, Buccaneer.
You've picked up one smidge of strategy from some painted tavern doxy, and you imagine yourself my equal?
What do you say we take this to deeper water?
Ah, deeper water. Oh! Yeah! Wait. Well, God damn it. Jacques looks all around the room as he speaks, one hand awkwardly clutching his sword handle. You've never seen him look so unsure of himself. You know, I've just remembered that I have to swab the deck. Yeah, the deck needs a good swabbing before I do any intercourse. I mean, killing and battling and all the other lovely violent things. So, another time, post-swab, you bastard.
That's so silly.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers.
7 pioneers?
In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1.
David?
Bingo. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
So you stole them?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Dude, get your own phone. Alright, we got one more for the day. Let's do a curtain rod.
A charming, well-dressed duo stand with their backs
Oh,
to
they're
you,
cute.
peering through the curtains and pointing at something outside that you can't see. They seem quite absorbed in their own conversation.
Look over there. Look at that. Across the street.
they're the nosy neighbors.
What are we looking at? What do you see, Rod? I see a dog. I see a car that could use a wash.
Hey, guys.
One of them turns to you, holding up a finger before turning back to his friend.
Hi, 1 second. Now, why in the world do you think I would care a single thread about an unwashed car?
I don't know what you want from life, Kurt.
The shoes, my dude. The shoes.
Oh, you were looking at the neighbor's shoes. Those are nice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hey there.
Hold on. Those are way better than those shoes we saw last week.
Ain't that the truth? Only time I wish Wendelin would have fogged up.
Those kicks could have kicked rocks.
Hello.
What was that about?
Rod, don't be so rude.
I'm just giving what I was receiving.
You'll have to excuse Rod. His tact leaves a lot to be desired.
There you go, talking about me like I'm not here.
Nah, I'm talking about you so you can hear. There's a difference.
See, that's why your seams are unfinished.
Damn.
My seams are unfinished. My seams are unfinished? Keep talking. See what happens.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You love me too much.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that too loud. Everyone else might start believing it.
Are you two okay?
Kurt and I have been together forever.
Bow, 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 bow.
Yo, what up? I'm like his brother.
But not my brother.
If we were related, you might actually be polished.
We both know you wouldn't look good unless you were next to me.
Ow! Thank you for the thing. Just fuck already? Yeah. You do have the energy, huh?
Who told you that lie? Say, who do you think looks better? Me or this delusional drape I call my friend?
You both look good?
Lame.
I know it's me. That's fine. It'll be our little secret.
Don't even try to make them lie. They're just trying to make you feel good. I'm the fly one.
Why do you talk like you're from the 90s?
Product of our time. That's when we were made. Solid thrift store find.
The fact that someone thought we were out of style? Ridiculous.
The last place we were? Busted.
Tore up from the floor up.
And it made you want to throw up.
Ha ha ha, saw the landing.
See? I've got the looks and the
They're
jokes.
cute.
Only joke you got is what you got on.
You two are pretty mean to each other.
Now hold on a second. One thing you gotta realize is that we aren't mean to each other.
Nah, this is my homie. For life.
We're just a little shady.
Curtain joke. I did the same thing.
Being shady isn't always a bad thing.
Oh, to the contrary. I'm shady all the time to Kurt. Why? Because I love him.
Oh, so like your love language.
I guess you could say that. Yeah.
But we have rules.
Oh yeah. You must throw shade appropriately.
What do you mean rules?
There are 5 rules to throwing shade. First off, you have to know the person.
True! It's like when people are trying to be rude to you in chat. And you're like, we don't know each other that well. Shush.
Sure, you can be shady to folks you don't know, but that is just me.
Wait, we made fun of the new mail carrier just the other day.
That's because they were wearing that uniform with open-toed sandals. With socks.
Oh yeah, they asked for that one.
This rule is one of
You're
those
so catty.
do as we say, not as we do things.
Unless we ask you to do it with us, at which point you better come correct.
Which brings us to rule number 2.
If the roast ain't hot, you're toast.
The shade is all about the laugh at the end. Maybe even a strong guffaw.
A guffaw? Are you a cartoon dog person? Cause if not, I best not hear a single guffaw out of you, Rod.
Keep your aim true.
Never bring in secondary parties. Others shouldn't be collateral damage because you decided to mix patterns and it turned out unfortunate.
I tried to throw shade on Kurt's mom once.
Mrs. Chiffon has never done anything and she will not be brought into this foolishness.
Okay. Rule 4.
Read their body language as you read them down.
Everyone has their line and their limit. Don't be so caught up in the goofs that you step on that line.
It's easy to be on a roll and run right over your friend.
They're such bitches, I love them. I know, they're so shady. And they're so judgy too.
Which is why rule number 1 is important. If you don't know them, you don't know what might actually make them upset.
That is true though. It's kind of like if you don't know someone's lines of teasing, then you shouldn't probably tease them then. Because if you don't know where that line is, it's way too easy to cross them.
Right, like I don't talk about Rod's crush on the blinds at the last house.
Dude, not cool.
Sorry, I was just giving an example.
You've really thought this out.
It's an art form.
And there is one rule that you absolutely cannot break.
Oh yeah. The final rule.
Rule 5 is...
If someone you know starts throwing shade on your friend...
You better prepare for war.
It is your duty to fire back.
Verbal warfare has begun. Do what you gotta do.
And yeah, those are the rules of shade. You got them all?
All 5. Locked in.
Okay. Confident. I like that in a person.
If they breathe, Kurt likes them.
You act like you're the one to talk. The tree outside sways, and you think it's flirting with you.
How can you not be charmed? Have you seen those branches?
Oh. And the grass is playing hard to get.
Oh!
Ah, got him!
Alright now, calm down.
They said the grass. The grass, bro!
Oh, you can guffaw, but I can't?
Okay. Fair. But damn, they got you.
You right. That was a good one. You catch on quick.
Yo, Rod, that fashion student is getting off
They're
the bus.
so cute. I love this.
Ooh, what are they wearing?
I'm not sure, but it is fly as hell.
We've got some people watching to do. Swing on by soon, but come holler at us at different places. Each window has a new thing to throw shade on.
Variety is the spice of life, baby. Bring your jokes. We like to keep it lively here.
Alright, so they're basically just talk to different windows. They're cute. I like them. Alright, let's go 9-9. We could probably do like one more day. Shoo. Let's see. Let's do more things in the living room that we haven't done yet. We haven't done like any of the chairs. Let's do the game system.
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact,
You're not a
test
game
of
system, you're the
emergency
TV.
broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colorful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels.
I like the
at
lip
high
color.
speed.
Yo, yo, yo! Don't touch that dial, cinephile, because my favorite studio audience is now in attendance. The VIP attendee, the Uber viewer, and sometimes wooer.
Ew.
The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream. How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
Ooh, I like being catered to.
Then let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
Wow. Wow.
Holy smokes, folks! So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
So they just do a bunch of like classic TV phrases. Wow, 5,000, really?
Damn straight.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it's just like everything's been on TV.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this because I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers. 5,000 channels of cheers. Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo, that Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
Well, I'm sold.
Dynamite! Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that cue till you go blind.
Sounds great.
Loading programming, optimizing for comedy, haha, analyzing for reality, boo-hoo. Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White, yeah, science, bitch.
Really? A Breaking Bad reference?
I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Reality competition.
So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo? Looks like the tribe has spoken.
I don't get the reference. Is it outdated? It is a little outdated.
I'll assault you with my pop culture. Hey, look, it's a slant rhyme. It works. All right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar. Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons. 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries. 10 actual cougars.
I would watch that show.
With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws.
Did you guys see, there's a reality TV show called MILF Manor, which is a show about cougars who are searching for love. And the candidates for them are a pool of their sons. So like their sons are the men and the sons have to woo one of the mothers, and it's a choice. Like, ew. Yeah, fucking wild. Yeah, I think there's a new season of it, but this time the men include not only their sons, but also their ex-husbands. So, cringe.
So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
What rhymes with yes?
Pretty good. Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and don't.
What's up?
I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available.
Oh, that's okay.
But no problem, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Home renovation.
Time for some narration elation about home renovation. Allons-y. From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction. Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga, and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls. So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa?
I love it. Let's watch.
Nice. Let me just get a summation of the station's location and Shazbot.
I've made a huge mistake.
What's wrong?
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Another casual at Peak TV. Anything else on?
Just hang tighty, Aphrodite.
It turns out he doesn't have. They don't have as many
I'll
songs.
answer all your queries with 15,000 brand new series. So what genre can I impose on you with my
local community
flows?
access.
Wait, seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows. And you want to watch the community access station?
How's am I gonna learn close-up magic?
Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. You're cute and all, but there's no way in hell I'm watching the community access station. There's literally an endless bounty of quality content now, and I'm not gonna waste my precious time on planet Earth watching some old fart playing amateur xylophone for 6 hours. You get each other?
Okay.
But listen, I've got a great show selection for your inspection. And while watching, we might make a genuine connection.
Are we?
So what genre can I impose on you?
Maybe I should just go.
Makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Uh-huh.
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? Because that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
Over quality programming? Never.
Oh, thanks, Hottie. That makes me feel naughty.
Oh, well?
Come back around here later, and I'll show you something about it.
So that must be the cable box, right? So if we do the controller...
The game console turns on. Team 17.
Hey, that's the publisher.
Sassy Chap Games.
That's the dev team.
Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played.
Oh, she's cute.
Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh.
Luna?
Which way do you want to go?
What?
Which way do you want to go? Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here. What are we gonna do?
Unload a whole lot of Zactars on the scraps.
Bizork!
Bizork.
Take her, worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scroff carcasses. Nice haul.
Thanks.
That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it?
Let's go. We got the right equipment?
You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Sounds good. Following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of
Silly.
a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Trock picking? Let's get it done.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside.
I feel like you don't want to like distract her from the thing.
Electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders who shouldn't be too bad. There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
As quietly as possible.
Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Small talk is for menus and loading screens. Yeah, not
Using
her.
all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are. Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
Grab Luna and run.
Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Give her a wink and a smile. Yeah, let's go!
Guess I don't have to whisper anymore.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an
I'm gonna fuck my controller.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
To the boss.
Let's go.
GameCube controller check.
You and Luna make your way through the
Stop
final
it.
threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Let me see something. Okay, no. I'm trying if I access the menu mid-conversation. And just no.
There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Hey, the Russian accent. Who is... Shoot her in the face already.
Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Crescentia!
Ah!
Use items.
Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts Crescentia's scaly hide. The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground.
God, I'm so good at this.
Presumably dead.
Wow, did that without even a single save. Great job, Guile. I couldn't have done it without you.
So glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly. I'd love to be friends with you. Even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Sounds good, Luna.
Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Yay, I'm friends!
My friend. This time for good.
Yay! So the specs are going up a little bit, but not a lot. Yeah! I want a true friend, video games. For real. We're gonna go ahead and end it here, though, because we are at that time. And sometimes some of these conversations are a lot longer than I think they are. So we're gonna call it here. Once I learn how to leave. Main menu. But yeah, I'm gonna play this more off stream myself just to try to get, try to play as much as possible, as fast as possible. But yeah.